everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Belicious Budgeting. My name is Anna. Today I want to share with you all my 10 goals for 2024. Please excuse the lighting today. It is very stormy and gloomy outside, and to keep the tradition going, every year I wear my Champagne Now, Resolutions Later shirt that I got from Target many years ago. It's very appropriate for this video topic, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money, so if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, this gives video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and just go ahead and dive straight into my goals. Goal number 1 is to be monetized on YouTube, and I am super close. All I need is a little bit more watch hours, so if you have some extra time and if you want to support me in meeting that goal, if you don't mind watching a playlist or any prior videos, it would definitely be helpful and much appreciated. But when I started my channel a little bit over 3 years ago, I really wasn't taking it seriously. The goal was never to be like a YouTuber or to be paid from YouTube. I started my YouTube channel during the pandemic. I sold my car, I worked from home. That's when places were closing at like 5:30 or 6. I got to work at 5:15. I was sharing a car with my husband at the time. So honestly, it was just out of pure boredom. I didn't do any research beforehand. I was filming with an iPhone 7 and a $25 ring light from Amazon, and that is all. And I want to say about like a year and a half, maybe like second year into YouTube, I started seeing my channel grow, my engagement grow. And the video that really like changed my perspective on my YouTube channel and thought like, okay, this could maybe like be something down the lines, when I posted a video that I'm in a slump. So I was not having any growth at all. I would like gain a subscriber, then lose one. And it was like months. I'm like, why can't I like grow? Like, what am I doing wrong? And a lot of you all like really came together for me, like in the comment section. And not only did you watch that video, a lot of you messaged me on Instagram, like paragraphs of just like positive feedback or constructive feedback, and none of you were like rude about it at all. A lot of you were saying like, I really like how informative you are, or how like relatable you are, but I think you can improve on this. And I just thought that was so sweet. I honestly screenshotted all those messages whenever I'm feeling like I'm in a slump or I'm just like not growing, and I just truly appreciate everyone for that. And hopefully this year is the year that I'll be monetized. Goal number 2 is to have a minimalist lifestyle. I watch Fast Beauty, and such a great tip that I have learned from her is to go around the house with a garbage bag. And at first I'm like, there is no way I'm gonna fill this garbage bag up. I don't even know what I want to get rid of. So far, I have filled up 4 garbage bags by doing this. So Ernie and I went around the house, and a lot of it is getting rid of boxes that products have come in, because I think in my head, I'm like, okay, if we move or something, I'll just put it back in this box. I know exactly what's in there. Honestly, why would I put it in a box and then put it in like a Home Depot box? That's just like double boxing it. So getting rid of like those boxes and containers, it honestly saves a lot more room. It looks a lot less clutter. I could put them in like more aesthetically pleasing like storage bins, or like little baskets or storage cubes. So that's what I've been doing. Then also I was just like going over everything. Like for instance, I saw we had 2 blenders. I'm like, why do we need 2 blenders? So, and it just feels a lot better. And like our dining room table and chairs, we still have the dining room table, but the chairs we put in the garage, because honestly, we don't use it. We eat our dinner at our coffee table in our living room. So just doing like little things like that, and just like going through and doing like a little declutter, it really helps a lot. Hopefully in my goals update video, which I will post 6 months from now, I will have a more minimalist lifestyle. Goal number 3 is to contribute to more investments. So a friend of mine is actually really good at investing or knowing what stocks to purchase, because me, I'm totally clueless with those type of things. So he actually helped Ernie and I create a Roth IRA for our retirement, and me and him used to work together. Well, we're still at the same company, but different sections. He was telling me about the 457B and 401k that our company offers, and I was still getting like confused which one is the best one for me. So I actually talked to a specialist about that, and I decided to go with a 457B, start investing in that as well. And also he encouraged us to do a high yield savings account, and he was very gracious to let us see like his investments and like the growth. So Ernie and I put our savings into a high yield savings account as well. And when I say this, I'm not saying you all need to do this with anything. Always do your own research, because different things are going to work differently for different people and their circumstances. But I definitely want to invest more in my Roth IRA, my retirement, and my high yield savings account. Goal number 4 is to use healthier products. So I saw an Instagram post about Coffee Mate Creamer, and that's what I used to use. and how there's like no dairy products in it. It's mainly vegetable or canola oil. So I was like, that's disgusting. And then I started going on a deep dive with like my cleaning products, my personal care products, and even like the dog food and treats that I purchased for my dogs. And I realized a lot of the items that I had were toxic or not good for you or what they could do to your health. And I just went on like a super deep dive, and I know I'm not perfect. I'm not going to be perfect, otherwise I'm gonna drive myself crazy, or something's like always gonna be like toxic or harmful. But I've been trying to use like more natural products, and luckily my cousin lives like a healthier lifestyle. She uses like natural clean products, and she told me about this store in our town that carries natural products, and it was really cool. It just made things super easy. I compared it with my own research, and I can't find anything to replace my Clorox or Lysol wipes that like will disinfect. The closest thing that the lady said was like this item with like vinegar. But again, I know I'm not going to be perfect. There's still going to be items that are like toxic or harmful. So I'm still working on like swapping things out for more natural products. And goal number 5 goes with goal number 4. So I want to eat more cleaner and be more mindful of what I'm eating. So we all know fast food and processed food is not good for you. So I'm trying to like make my own like marinara sauce or my own like pumpkin spice syrup, just little things like that. Or I'm making like my own Starbucks drinks. And again, I'm gonna like drive myself crazy if I try to be 100% perfect. But even when I saw like the 5 oils to avoid, I'll try to remember to have it in the description box down below in the video that I saw if you want to check it out. Again, with anything that I'm saying, do your own research, do what works best for you. I hate wasting food and just wasting items in general. So even though like my Hidden Valley Ranch I can't have anymore, which I absolutely love, has an oil in it, so I still use what I have, and then once I run out of it, I will find a healthier alternative, do my research on that. Our meal plan in general luckily consists a lot of like fresh fruit and veggies, or I'll use like frozen fruit and veggies just to make the dollar stretch more, and like a protein. But usually on weekends we will like eat out, but just be more mindful. Like maybe we don't eat out for breakfast and dinner, maybe we just eat out like once during the week, or pick one meal to eat out, and just be more mindful what we're eating. And like, you know, I can't control like how they cook it or what ingredients they put, but just keeping that in the back of my head. Well, number 6 is to speak up for myself more. So in the past I was able to do this, and I feel like during the pandemic and afterwards, I have a hard time speaking up for myself. And even in the past, I was never the person to like make a scene or cuss at people. I was always like calm, polite, and respectful about it. But now I just feel like I have like more like social anxiety, or I'm fearful that it may like cause a scene. I may not say the right thing. And when it comes to my family and friends, like even now, I don't have a problem speaking up for them, but I do for myself. And even recently, before we went to London and Paris, I got my nails done, because lately I've been doing my nails at home with like press-on nails just to save time and money and for situations like this. So I went back to my old nail salon. They always do such a great job. I don't have an issue there. And I had someone working on my pedicure and my manicure at the same time. I was getting a French manicure, and she nicked me on my thumb, and I was like, oh, well, like I'm bleeding. And she's like, oh, you're fine. I was like, well, no, like I'm dripping blood, like that's gross. And then she like ran and got something. She like sprayed something on it and gave me like a tissue, like a Kleenex. And I was like still bleeding. I was like, oh, can I get a band-aid, or can I wash this off? And she's like, no, you're fine. And she still kept using the same like nail tool on me. And I'm like, that's very unsanitary. Like that's gross. And she's like, oh, you're fine. And I still kept asking for a band-aid. It's not like I could easily get up because someone's like working on my pedicure. And I thought I was like speaking up like numerous times, but I didn't want to cause a scene. And looking back, I really like should have. I did leave a Yelp review though, and included photos. And then at the end, I was like, are you gonna give me a discount, like, you know, for making me bleed? And she just like completely ignored that. So I was like, okay, I see how it is. And an hour after, like there was like a lot of dry blood, and with the French manicure you could like really see it's like very prominent, and all my nails looked like they had like dried nail glue along the side. It did not look good at all, and that has never happened in like the 3.5 years I've been going there. So I was really shocked and disappointed that happened. So just things like that, like no, like that's not okay, because that's 1, that's unsanitary. 2, I did not like how my nails look. I still like paid and tipped, and like 4, just for like other people, like that's just gross, you know? So this year I really want to get back to speaking up for myself. Goal number 7 is to add more B-roll clips to my YouTube videos. So I think this will improve my videos and just take it up that extra notch. So I do work a full-time job, and I will film like after work or on the weekends. But the more I thought about it, I thought, you know, as long as I get the main footage down, the B-roll clips really aren't that long. So for instance, if I'm talking about me like grabbing a coffee or grabbing a coffee mug. I can show a quick like 3-second footage of that, or like Ernie hanging up a wreath. I can show footage of that, or me talking about the dogs, showing footage of them, or if I'm explaining something, showing you all a video of me like doing the action while I'm explaining it, and just help create a visual. Goal number 8 is to have an organized house. So I know that kind of goes with the minimalist lifestyle, but just having a place for everything. And it's okay to have stuff, or it's okay to have like clutter, but honestly, like even if you put it in like a storage cube, like you still have the stuff, but it's just a little bit more hidden, a little bit more contained. So along with like getting rid of like the clutter, I just want to have a more organized system for the house. Goal number 9 is to have an organized car. So honestly, I just want to be organized. I've been seeing a lot of YouTube shorts. It's just like so aesthetically pleasing, and I want to get to that level. And like in my car, I have like a lot of like helpful items. Like I have hand lotion, I have like a nail kit, like hair stuff, like extra hand sanitizer, hand wipes, disinfecting wipes. Like I have all these like cool things in my car. I've been seeing these YouTube shorts with like little containers, or just everything's like right there in like one place. So I just really want to take my organization up a notch this year. And goal number 10 is to learn more about credit card points and how to maximize my rewards. So I was listening to My Rich BFF's podcast, and she had the points guy as a guest speaker, and he was talking about like using like different credit cards for different things to maximize the rewards. So for instance, if you have a everyday spending credit card where you get like 2 times the points on things, or having like a travel card that will get you into like the airport lounges, or it gives you like 5 times the points on hotels and flights, or like the Amex Gold card is like for dining where you get like 4 times the points at supermarkets and like eating out. So he was like talking about that, but of course using a credit card responsibly. And I'm personally not gonna open like 3 different credit cards and affect my credit score. Like I think he said he had like 20 or 30 credit cards, which is insane. But I signed up for his newsletter and been learning a little bit here and there. Or like you can link like the Marriott rewards to like your Uber or Lyft. So you get like points like to redeem a stay or like a free night at the Marriott. I'm still learning, and it is very overwhelming, but when my husband and I booked our London and Paris trip, we used our Capital One Ventures credit card points, and it took off $2,400 off of our trip. So we were able to go to London and Paris on a very affordable price. And of course we booked through Costco, and you know, we got like the $400 London credit, which definitely was helpful for like booking tours, save us some money there. Anywho, that is all I have for all my goals for 2024. Let me know one of your goals in the comment box down below. I would definitely love to know. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, this gives the video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday, Saturday, and I'll see y'all in my upcoming videos. Happy New Year's, everyone.